What's up guys, A-List Productions here, bringing you another episode of Nerd Chatting, and today we're going to go over why Suicide Squad doesn't work. And I'm not going to go into the obvious reasons why it doesn't work. I'm going to try to dive into it a little deeper, a little more intellectual than I've seen other people do in the past, so hopefully I accomplish that. So I think it's safe to agree that the DCEU is set in a realistic world, as realistic as I guess it can be aside from, some of the extravagant things they've done. But it's taking place in a world where you can ask the questions, how come this person didn't die when that happened? Or, it's a lot darker universe than opposed to the Marvel. So at the beginning of the film, we have Amanda Waller basically going to pitch this idea of the Suicide Squad to government officials, to generals, all the higher up people that are in our chain of command for the military, for our government, for the United States of America. And they posed a really awesome question, which almost sold me on wanting to go see this movie initially, with them saying, what would the world have done when, if Superman ripped the roof off the White House and took the president out of the Oval Office? What could we have done to stop him? And it was an awesome question, got me excited about it, and then they don't sell this point. I find it very, very hard to believe that any government officials would have been sold on the idea of the Suicide Squad. Number one, you're asking, hey, on the down low, can we let a bunch of convicted criminals be let loose from the prison to do some favors for us? But let's play ball and say they bite on that and they say, okay, what you got? So she says, hey, we got this dude who can materialize fire out of his hands and his body. He can shoot fire. Look at this footage. Okay, wow, that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm listening. What else you got? Okay, we got Deadshot. This dude's an expert shot. He never misses a kill. We got Rangers, snipers, all these things in the military. This dude's better than all of them. Like, okay, awesome. What else you got? We got Harley Quinn. She's crazy and she carries a baseball bat around in lingerie. Whoa. Hold on. Like, how would any government official be like, yeah, cool, sounds good, send the psycho out with a baseball bat with all these other people? And she's not the only one. There's a few others in there that are just kind of like, wait, why? Why would that be the case? But instantly, to me, that would have shot that down. Especially since this takes place after the events of Batman v Superman. I feel like they'd be more likely to say, well, wait, why don't we try to get this Batman guy's team? I mean, they seem a little more likely. I mean, yeah, he's had some dark things in the past, but I mean, he's trying to stop criminals, and I don't know who that Amazon person was helping them fight that big monster, but she seemed like a good person. What about this speedster dude we've been seeing around? Like, why don't we try to get them to help? Like, I feel like if the government was going to really go this route, they would be looking into our actual Justice League guys more than convicted criminals that are in prison. And to me, that's what puts the movie at a halt right at the beginning. But let's go ahead and say somehow they convince these officials in our real world, the realistic interpretation the DCEU tries to be, to say, yes, we'll let these guys out. This is where, to me, the final and biggest flaw comes into the movie. In the final act, when they fight Enchantress, it's this huge, large-scale event, right? There's electricity shooting all over the city. There's no way you're not noticing it. If you're in 100 miles or so from there, more than likely you're seeing something going on, right? And what makes me so mad about this event in the final act being such a large-scale thing, which I think they could have saved the film if they made the final act a smaller-scale event when they fought, is it's such a huge thing in a movie where you already have a Batman cameo, right? He's in there a few times. And you have a Flash cameo in there. And it takes place after Batman v Superman, so you already know Wonder Woman has been introduced to this world. You mean to tell me when this large-scale event like this is happening that Batman, Flash, or Wonder Woman doesn't show up? I can bite and say, oh, Batman, maybe he couldn't be there in time. But the Flash? Come on. Wonder Woman? I mean, and that's what ruins it to me. Unless they're going to answer all this in Justice League, which I highly doubt. Now, I'm not just sitting here trying to hate on the DCEU. In fact, Suicide Squad is the only movie in the DCEU I've actually hated. So, with that being said, that will wrap it up for another episode of Nerd Chatting. Guys, comment below, let me know what you think, let me know your thoughts, let me know some other topics maybe I could touch on. And right at the end here, guys, before you click away, I want to give you some cool info. So, as I mentioned before, we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We're getting so close right now. I can almost taste it. It tastes like kind of like a vanilla ice cream, but like a really good vanilla ice cream, not like the cheap stuff, not like the Dollar General stuff. Like, I'm talking the top of like Gordon Ramsay made you some ice cream and he's hooking it up. That's what it tastes like to me. So with that being said, guys, when we hit that 50,000 subscriber mark, we're going to do some giveaways, right? And I said some giveaways. That's free stuff for you guys. One of them, I'll be announcing it in the actual video, in the 50,000 subscriber video. The other one will be like something I explain in the video of how you can win it. And on top of that, I'm going to be giving like 5 to 10, yeah, I'm going crazy, 5 to 10 channel shout outs for different people to get some subscribers. And what I mean by that is like a channel that's trying to grow, not just somebody who's on YouTube trying to sub for sub and not getting anywhere. Talking about like other fan editors or other channels that are really working hard to try to grow a fan base. Something I always wish someone would have done for me when I was in the position of trying to grow. You know, when I was pushing to get that 500 subscribers. So I want to help these people start growing their fan base, because there's a lot of good guys and good editors and good channels out there that never get the right exposure, right? So thanks again, guys. I will catch you for the next episode of Nerd Chatting. Not sure what the topic will be yet, but obviously follow me on Twitter. That's where I usually post questions, polls, updates of what I'm working on, even like fan edit-wise. And if you guys didn't see the Superman Multiverse trailer, the ending to that trailer is the next big trailer I'm going to be doing on the channel. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks a lot.